Hey guys, how you doing? It's Dan from Full Control SEO. In this video, we're going to take a look at the Domain Peaker interface, get you guys comfortable with it, let you know what exactly it does and what we're looking for when we're going to buy our high PR domains through auction. Domain Peaker is one site that offers this kind of service, Domain Face being another one. There's plenty of others out there. I ended up going with Domain Peaker because when I was looking for a service like this, I had read some really great reviews on it, and when I tried it out, I got really comfortable with it right away. Um, if you guys look below the videos, there's actually a special discount code I got for Domain Peaker. It's just for Full Control SEO members, so you can get access to the site at a much cheaper price. So be sure to check that out. But let's just take a look at the interface here. It gives you the domain name of all these domains that are up for auction. Gives you the PR of the domains. You can take a look at the backlinks, whether the domain is DMOZ listed, archive.org listed, what the Alexa rank of the site is, if any, the social activity going on, the domain age, when the site was created, when it expires, whether it has any past drops, and when the auction ends. So let's go over here. I have a little template saved that I like to use. And basically, what that template is first I set the minimum PR value at 3. That way I'm only getting sites that are PR3 or above. I will sometimes go down to PR2 because there's some great PR2s out there. Um, some PR2s have great backlink profiles, and they're definitely a little cheaper, and they can offer a lot of power too. So depending on your budget, you might want to start with PR2. But in this case, we're going to just start with PR3s, and if I didn't find anything, I'd probably drop it down to PR2. The next thing we look at is minimum backlinks count. I set this to 5, mostly because there's a lot of sites that you'll see show up with PR that just aren't registering any backlinks that were found. Um, this is usually because maybe one backlink out there was giving them their PR, maybe a handful, but that means the site has very few backlinks. It's not something that we're really going to be interested in. I set this to 5 because if a site had 5 really strong backlinks coming from 5 really high PR pages, it might be something that I look at, but it also, just having any number there will wipe out a huge list of PR sites that just aren't showing any backlinks. The next thing I look at is minimum domain age. I set this to 1. You might want to set it to more than that. Some people find domain age to be really an important factor. I find as long as the domain is aged for at least a year, we're already Google aged enough for me. Most of the power I find in the sites comes from the backlinks and the PR. I mean, it's always a plus the older the domain is, but it's not something that I really worry too much about. I also go with GoDaddy auctions. This is just my preference. Um, I'm just comfortable with GoDaddy. I find the process very easy, but you can set that to all depending on what you want to do. I just like going with GoDaddy names, and then if I want, I could push the domains to other registrars later. But for now, I just love the way the GoDaddy auctions work and the ease of that. Um, all right, so the next thing I usually do is set the auction time to see which ones are ending the soonest. This is because if you look at auctions too far in the distant future, the price of the sites is usually not accurate at all. Most of the bidding goes on in the last few minutes of the auction. And so to me, you're kind of just wasting time if you start looking down at sites that aren't ending for a while. You're not getting any accurate assessment of what type of money you're going to end up paying. So to me, really looking at sites that are ending in the next 10, 15 minutes is the best way to do it. Hey guys, that's it for this video. In the next video, we'll start taking a look on how to actually analyze these sites, to see which ones would be good to buy for our high PR blog network.